And you're again with Royce with Sweden, the guy who wants to live in northern Sweden, or otherwise called Lapland. Today would be not so promising day. Okay, uh, that was very slippery. So it's about 12 o'clock in the 12 noon now, in the middle of the day, and we're doing our daily walk to work. And this would be another challenge because from what used to be like really, really very postcard perfect pretty, it's now this pretty. Okay, so we are now in the season or part of the season where the snow is starting to melt, and sometimes it gets cold again, so all of this like melted water will become very polished, very smooth, and you need crampons or shoes that have like metal teeth just to survive or not slip. It's very dangerous now, and the lake has already started to become darker, so no more walking on water now. So our lake walking on the water adventures are over now. It's gone for the season. I don't think it's coming back, but the snow will not definitely melt yet. That's for sure. Until May, you'll still see patches of snow where sunlight is not really shining directly. The maintenance people have sprayed or sprinkled rocks to make it a little bit more bearable to walk, or by how would you say that? Uh, Make even driving much more safer. So we have to thank them as well. Uh, so there are really rocks. Those little black things are rocks there. And wait, hey Maeve, beautiful. Yes, it's this would be your typical Lapland forest. So I'm in northern Sweden, where this area is basically another country called Lapland. That was inhabited, or it is still inhabited, by the people that are called Sami, Sami. They are really like the native first people so far known to science that have lived in these parts. So the Swedish people, well, I don't know if it's the right, is quite different from the Sami. Okay, the Sami people came from the north, and then the Swedish people that will eventually become what you would and I would call, whoa, wait, uh, what we call Swedish people or Vikings, are a mix of people from, say, oh, uh-huh. Oh, maybe you should take care. It's also the season of getting sick as well because the weather's changing. If you live in colder parts, this sudden shifts in the weather can cause you to either get a cold or pneumonia or something. Yes. Hey, Paul. Hi. Welcome. Yes. Put it this way. Sami, the Sami nation is like the American Indian. So you don't really find them only in one state in the US. They're all over the place, especially in the northern part. So there's a region in Russia that is also historically and traditionally Sami. And then, of course, Finland, which is the neighboring country. And going west, you're going to end up in Sweden, which is this neighborhood. and then cross the mountains, and then eventually you would find Norway, and that would be the country of Lapland. It's not a political country right now because I think somehow back in the day, the Sami people somehow joined the Swedish kingdom and became part of Sweden. Okay. Hey, Starboy, welcome back. Welcome. I'm in northern Sweden, and this is how it looked like when it's already the start of the changing of the season, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be warmer tomorrow or anytime soon. Uh, Now we have a problem in the walking part. Yeah, now we have a problem in the walking part because what where I used to walk is now, oh, now it's not really very cold. Relatively, it's about 2 degrees above 0 Celsius. So when I say things here in distance and everything, we'll use the metric system, okay? So we use kilometers instead of miles and Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, okay? Now, we have to really walk very slowly because that the difference between this part and this part is not really exaggerating, but could be life and death. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because if I slip, go there, and then there's a vehicle, and then there's really no chance for the car or truck or lorry or whatever it is to stop on time. And we do know that a bigger object hitting a smaller object, i.e. me, would result to bodily harm on my part or going to get squished. See, that one, if I go underneath that, well, it's not a pretty sight. So we have to be very careful. This is one of those things that if you live here, you don't take your safety for granted or gamble with your life with unnecessary things. I'm wearing a high visibility vest, which for most people will never be caught alive wearing one. But guess what? I don't need to be fashionable here. I need to be alive. You know what I'm saying? Wait. Hey, Foxy. I know you. Hey, Nikki. Uh, yeah, of course. Hi, Foxy. And then Nikki. Yes, of course. We won't eat any snow for that matter. You know, it may look white, but I was told that besides the temperature thing, it's also not a very good idea to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I have to be very careful because there's a car there, there's another car here, and we don't want to get wet as well. So this is like walking in a minefield. Gosh. Okay, wait. Yadav. Yadav. Hi, Yadav. Yeah, I'm here in northern Sweden right now. Thank you very much for subscribing. I really appreciate that. And then, how do you say that? Where I am in northern Sweden right now, this is the blog that is supposed to more or less document my life moving here, hopefully within this year. I've been working since the first week of January here in a 500-room hotel as a salad chef. Yes, there is a job called a salad chef. Yes, it's not that tossing vegetables or leaves or something. It's more sophisticated than that. Anyway, I'm already like pretty much sure moving here. Nikki. No. I think you're referring to the Sami people, not Sand people. Sami would be the name of the original people that are from here. Okay, so they have a, aside from having a different language, I was told, because some of the people that I work in the hotel are Sami, so they say that they can speak Swedish, and then there's another dialect, the northern dialect, and then there's Sami as well, which is, if I'm not mistaken, would be like a totally, completely new, different kind of like language. Probably older than Swedish, of course, but I cannot really distinguish. I can understand Swedish, but not really very good with speaking yet. So, sand. I'm not getting you on that part though. We don't have sand here, we have snow. Okay. Or it's this is a movie reference because I'm not really getting it though. Wait. I have to keep always looking. No, no, Nikki, no, 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 no. You don't always say that you are something like this, not because put it this way, we should judge people by their words and by actions and not from what they came from. So put it this way, any family from any country or anything else, there's always a good guy and a bad guy. So we cannot say that just for the sake of argument that everybody in Sweden are good people. I'm very sure of that. We cannot really say that. And so would be from any other country. Okay, but we do now have to admit that there are countries that have more bad people than others. We have to give that part. I'm not saying Sweden is less or more. It's up to you to decide. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, Foxy. Well, I think a husky could not bring me to the grocery store, which is about 35 kilometers away. It would be like a really, really poor dog. Plus, just buying the supplies for the dog food is probably going to be already something. But, like I said, I'm wearing earphones, so I might be shouting, I think. Or am I like too loud? Anyway, so put it this way. You need a car. Anyone that moves to these kinds of parts, even in Alaska, northern Canada, Japan, Siberia, Mongolia, whatever it is, you are going to be especially way off having a car. And we are going to fix that within the year because a car is also a major investment. The reason, for those who are surprised that we don't own cars here like in most countries, is because public transportation in Europe is extremely efficient. Okay, that you don't really have this urge to have a car unless you really live in a very how do you say that, a very remote place, or your job requires you to have a car, or you have to haul things. Aha, it's Foxy, so you're in Stockholm. Aha, aha, it's a good surprise. Wait, you have a lot of dogs there. How is it possible that you have a lot of dogs in Stockholm? Ah, you probably have a bigger house with a backyard or something. So, man, this will take who's this? The Celtic Genome Explorer. Oh, whoa, that's a fancy name. So, hello, A. Oi, you see now, because it's darker, and then how'd say that, it's not much brighter now. I can read your your SMS or your messages, chat messages from here. Okay, so good. Good to hear from you. Good to talk to you. Thank you for keeping me company while I'm walking in this road of death. Oh God. I'm not joking, but this road, even if it looks empty, uh, eh, if you surprise a driver and the driver is not paying attention, then accidents would do happen. Foxy house with a backyard costs a lot of money for rent and stuff, though. Yes, I do understand that. That's one of the reasons why I'm moving outside because Foxy, I work mostly online, not even just blogging and everything, but how do you say that? So I don't need necessarily to live in a very expensive place to stay because, folks, you have to understand that Sweden is expensive, but there are also things, there are good reasons why it is expensive. Most of the things in Sweden works, okay? And to make it work, it costs money because people are needed to make things work. You know what I mean? So uh, it's somehow kind of like fair. And you would not believe, for those who are not from Sweden, we pride ourselves paying taxes. A, A is from Poland. Hey man, hi, welcome. There's a lot of Polish people here as well. So welcome. I'm pretty sure, I guess, quick question. I would assume that there are parts in Poland that would probably look like this, isn't it? But the only difference is that here in northern Sweden, our trump card, not the president, trump card is that part, the sky. Because on good weather and when the conditions are right, not everywhere in Europe, most in Europe, you can see this. You can see this. A knows that. Uh, Even up to Hungary or somewhere, or maybe even in the northern parts or upper parts of Greece or something, Switzerland, it would probably look like this. But what we have that is really special here in northern Sweden is when you look at night, if there are no clouds, you would see the northern lights. So, and I can assure you right now, it's really worth it. You can never get tired of it as well because it's like living in an alien planet. I kid you not, it is like that. It's so beautiful. And you know why? Uh-huh wait Yeah, come on. From Gdansk, there's a ferry that goes there. Ryanair's goes here. You could visit. uh it depends on what you like though, but this is my thing. uh Less people will be my thing right now because, like I said, I'm over 50. So basically I'm an old man, old person, whatever the case may be. And old people seems to like this kind of things. So I let you younger people enjoy the cities and do all of this like things that young people did. And I leave you with that and then I stay here. Sounds fair. Oh, Foxy, taxi Mickey, okay? Keep in touch. We sees, okay? We talk to Foxy. Hopefully, we meet somewhere in Stockholm soon, okay? So anyway, for those who are still with me while we're walking here, this is no longer pretty as it used to. No longer white. It's foggy. It was much more foggier earlier. Now it's in the middle of the day. It will not get any brighter than this. This morning, I heard maybe about 2 jets the Swedish Gripens, the Swedish fighter jets. They were flying all over here, probably for practice flights and everything. And okay, we just wait for these trucks not to surprise them. We don't need to surprise anyone. A surprise driver. Well, put it this way. Uh, One of the good things about this place is that most of the drivers here, especially the local ones, they are very good with snow driving or driving in snow. It's fairly different from driving from wet, slippery water roads. Uh, it's like a permanent oil slick. Okay, put it this way. That's today, and that was yesterday. Nice, right? That's today, and maybe till the next few weeks until it's getting warmer. But that was yesterday. Look at that. I'm making going to see. Nice, everything white, clean compared to this. Okay. I used to walk faster, but we have to be very careful though, because I would not be surprised if I'm going to slip on this walk. I hope not, but if I slip, it's okay for you to laugh, but I'm not making this just to get some views and subscriptions, okay? It's just, I forgot the name again of this Nike shoes and stuff. But they can grip, but ice is really one of the slipperiest substances around when it's really there. So I don't think, unless you really have clamps or those iron teeth or metal teeth that digs into the ice, then you can be somewhat safe. But it takes also a while because you need to push your foot to make it dig. Okay, so if you're just going to lightly put the studs on top of the ice, it's not going to get some traction. Okay. Hey, Metric. Hi, I remember you. Metric Spinks, welcome. Welcome to our daily walk, not daily vlog. This one is turning out to be like a podcast that we could talk about each other, like for a change. Instead of doing some tricks, maybe you guys need somebody to talk to, or talk about something more or less related to what I'm experiencing here. I would be very good, very appreciative to talk about it as well. I'm no expert. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist or any of this, but maybe a friendly advice could help, you know. But please don't take me that too seriously, okay? But maybe my age and my experience would become handy to some of you who are, still finding their way around life. Who knows? If I could help, then it's nice. But we can do this while I'm walking. Boy, even the cold weather, imagine this is all water, but it makes you thirsty. And believe me, I have no intention of drinking or, putting any of those, even that whiter one, into this mouth ever. Okay? Because I don't think we have a 3-second rule with snow. Just like with food, like 3-second rule, and then it's still okay. But I'm not really for sure. Wait, Metric. Hey, well, Metric said that's nice of you. Oh yeah, by the way, I check my live stream because I don't really watch myself. And then I just realized that most of the, I think if you watch the replays, you don't see the messages, I think. So I think I have to read it so the others who are joining us uh, can join us. Gosh, it takes a lot of effort concentrating on walking because I'm trying to step on the whiter one, because the whiter, yes, of course, God, we are beware of the yellow snow, or even that snow, or even that whiter snow. Uh, Generally, if it's life and death, uh, maybe it's okay to eat it or drink it or something. But on normal circumstance, no, Ben, not really. Yeah, it's it's kind of iffy, and generally not appetizing. Okay, so yeah, believe me. Put it this way: if it's not dog yellow snow, it could be deer yellow snow, moose or a fox. Not Foxy from Stockholm. Not. That's a good. That's a good person, but you cannot really trust that whiteness at all. Yeah. All of these beautiful views will turn into much more better views when all of these plants would start sprouting leaves, of which I am not sure I'm going to be able to show you because I might not be here. I might be returning to Stockholm at the end of March. From there, we're going to continue blogging and show you the sights and sounds of Stockholm while I'm preparing to arrange accommodations and hopefully find work to move here. Because right now, I'm just working for the winter season because the hotel that I work, oh God, look at this, is it's about, how do you say that? It's only good until the end of the season, which is about March as well. So I fly back to Stockholm, which is about 1,000 kilometers away. I have a dilemma. That part looks easier to walk, but it looks dirty, which means that it's going to be slippery. And boy, I feel like an astronaut of some sort because I cannot walk properly because one step, uh, wrong step, and then I'm going to swoosh, and you would see sky, snow, and road, and then maybe a foot of me laying down on the snow or the ice for this matter because I would probably like do somersaults here because it's happened to me before, and now I have this like bony depression on my skull because I actually hit the pavement in Stockholm because I did the slipping thing really very bad. And good thing that my jacket's hoodie was able to how do you say that, was able to like cushion my fall. And despite the cushion thing, it's still wasn't really enough. Okay. Yeah, Metric, don't worry. This is like good humor. Don't worry. I'm not really that sensitive though. When it comes to like, plus it's kind of true. Okay. No. Well, put it this way. This is too shallow for ice skates. And it's really not, to be honest, like I'm the only idiot in town to be walking on snow because of course we don't have the car. that mythical car that we need to have. But eventually we would, and then we will be driving all over the place. We will be driving up to Norway or something. But boy, this is an obstacle. I mean, I would probably walk. Our normal blog would be about 45 minutes, and it's already half an hour, and we're about 15 minutes late from the normal speed, because from the previous vlogs, it would be like 40 minutes or 45 minutes, and I'm already in front of the hotel. But if you're familiar with this area, look, I'm still what, maybe 500 meters or more away from the hotel, because I'm really putting myself. Thank you very much. Metric said you're doing amazing. Wow. God. Yeah, amazingly still alive. Okay. Don't worry, because like we're just having good fun. You know what I mean? We are not going to be always talking about miserable things, or not always, of course, laughing about things as well. But you know what I mean? So, man, this walk is like tiring now, because I really have to concentrate, because it's I'm already at the edge of the snow, uh, of the road, I mean, and this is already like a ditch full of snow. So that's why when I put my foot or my shoes here, it drops, because this is the boundary between the tarmac and the thing, and the tarmac is full of snow, and then I need to put my left foot in the white part, because this part that's called black ice, I cannot walk in the middle of the road, because this is a, how do you say, not really an active road, but it's not really, it's a quite used road. Okay, this is better now. Okay, man, it's still a good workout. I already lost a lot of weight doing all of this walk, which is kind of like a good blessing as well. It makes me feel great now. And now, oh no, oh yoy, oh yoy, oh yoy. You see this? This is okay. I'm trying to negotiate where to go without breaking my skull. And man, okay, we need to walk a little faster and make up from lost time while we're here in the middle of the road, which is not really very smart thing to do, but it's the fastest way. Okay, I do not recommend. Oh, it's actually drizzling. I do not recommend doing this, because I have to check that direction and that direction, so that I could move this way. Okay, so this is the only part of the road that's very good to walk on, like way good to walk. See, now we're moving in the faster clip. Yes, and so far so good. No cars at the back, no cars in the front. We keep moving forward. Okay, so like I said, I have dreamt living in this kind of places since I was 12, and I'm 53 right now. Okay, full disclosure. Okay, and I have to admit, oh man, this is okay. We have to go this way now. It's, you don't have to pressure yourself on like saying, well, look, he did this at 12. I should be doing this as well. No, please don't do that. Don't push or don't give yourself too much pressure. I did that conscious decision because it was probably my time in a way. So don't ever uh, put enough pressure when there's already too much pressure in life. That you need to start early, you need to be successful, you need to have a certain amount of money by the age of this. You should be like a manager or something. Oh man, oh no. Okay, we just let this car because we're going to cross and be walking in the middle of the street because this part is really ridiculously slippery. So let's go this way, man. Let's go. And no, come on. Okay. We need to, well, they have the right of way, but there's no way for me to manage that in a short amount of time. Okay, so we do this faster. Okay, my doctor friend works there. That's where the medical people are in case of emergency. This is our helipad in case somebody needs to be evacuated ASAP. That would be enough for a helicopter to land, a helicopter ambulance. So, okay, we're nearing the hotel, which is like finally. Now I can walk a little bit faster now. Okay, it's still kind of cold. This is the annoying part of this season, though, is that you're better off wearing gloves, but it's going to start getting a little sweaty in some way, and that's really annoying. Is it too cold or it's too warm, or is it warm or too cold? So, where's that? Arain, hi. Hey, hi there. Welcome again to the blog. We're walking in the middle of the road because that's really slippery. That's slippery, and hopefully there's nobody here. You can see that the tarmac has been scraped to create friction. Okay. Oh no, there's another car coming. I hope it doesn't go here, but it looks like it's coming. Oh no, we have to walk here. Yeah, because this thing, if you're driving, this thing about right of way. So we just wait for it to pass, and then we start walking again. So yes, rain. So we're in northern Sweden, and this is my story about living here. Hopefully I could make my move here more or less on a semi-permanent basis. When I say that, it's probably like maybe 8 months, or at least more than half a year of living here. Probably have to be somewhere during the change of the seasons, because that's the part that is not really very nice. So okay, we just there's a couple of cars here. We need to, okay, now we go in the middle and try to walk as fast as we could and try not to get killed in a literal way. I'm not joking. The drivers here takes driving seriously because they drive like their life depends on it. They know that if you make a mistake, or somebody makes a mistake, and then you're part of the mistake, and then it's going to be like a really bad mistake. So it's a long list of mistakes that nobody wants to be part of the mistake. Oh God, that's some kind of logic, though. But it's true. It's true. So now, for our regular viewers, this would be the hotel that I work as a salad chef. And of course, it's true. There is a guy who makes the salads and happens to be a chef as well. Okay. So for the 1 million time, we have to give way to the trucks and everything. And I'm not allowed to take videos on the side of the hotel where I work. Don't ask me why. It's a long story. But we'll just go here a while before I go and grab a coffee before I go inside. Okay. Yes. See, that's the lake over there, and it's melting. Let's see. Problem is that they didn't put a lot of pebbles in that direction, which is not really very smart. So we cannot really walk. From the looks of it, we cannot really walk in that way. And okay, so we stop here because that is quite slippery. It's quite slippery, and not really. Well, we don't have time. Plus, I'm kind of knackered walking, taking a lot of conscious effort to yes, it's true. There's a lot of speedy traffic in there. And then wait, let's come closer to one of these things. This might be something new to some of our friends who are not familiar with cold weather. Even the weather, cars needs to be warm. And when you turn off your car here during the winter, especially if it's like really long minus and everything, this is how do you say that? Electrical sockets. Okay. It's there's a clock, 12:49. Okay. The purpose of these sockets are, you need to buy, or it depends on your car model, you need to buy like a heater that keeps the inside of the car warm, so the electrics and some of the fluids and the rest of the things that make the car work doesn't freeze over, and you don't need to have a cold start. And you know what a cold start is. It says in the name. No, just kidding. But like I said, this is the part of living here, that it's not all roses and confettis and fairies and everything. This would be the nitty and grit part of living in northern Sweden. This is the not so fun part now, because things are getting warm, slushy, icy, because it may feel that it's melting, but we are expected still to get colder weather until May in this part of the world. So water gets frozen, and then snow gets frozen. The result would be like that. And a lot of people here in Scandinavia, or even in Europe where there's like snow and it becomes slippery, they break their bones, or worse, if you're really that too old, you could die. So that's really kind of morbid. But like I said, we're not yet on that bridge, so we're not going to cross that at any time soon. So from here, I can tell that the lake is starting to, melt even in this part. We used to cross that. If you haven't seen that, try to check my live stream, like walking on water, because I made the 10-kilometer walk from here, there, and then cross the lake and then cross here. Really tough. Oh, so again, my friends, I have to go. I'm kind of thirsty and hungry as well. So till next time, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, especially the subscribe part. We really, really need that. Also, the watching, please. Can you tell your friends? If you have any questions in life or you need just like advice of a friend, like I said, I'm not an expert, but it may help. Okay, so it's just like asking for a friend for like something, an extra opinion. Okay, you don't need to follow it, you don't need to accept it, but you probably need it. Okay, so again, from Lapland, Sweden, this is Royce. Thank you very much. As we say here, hey do everyone, tack så mycket. Bye.